I slipped my hand back in the carrier bag and pulled out a bundle of sacking. My brain flipped slowly between shock and disbelief. Poking out of one end of the sacking was the curved black handle of a gun. Poking out of the other was the grey metal tip of the barrel. I'd never held a gun before, and I felt a horrible sort of thrill as I unwrapped it and weighed it in my hand. It lay there, compact, deadly, and not much bigger than my palm. I was sat there staring at it for a couple of minutes, too stunned and scared to move, when I got that prickle across my scalp that tells you you're being watched. I glanced up. There was a girl at the door in a grey dress and baggy trousers, with a dark blue scarf around her head. She was skinny, 14, maybe 15, dark hair, narrow nose, high cheekbones, and eyes that were this weird greeny-grey colour. For a second, we just looked at each other. Her eyes darted back to the gun, and she stepped forward, reaching out her hand as if she was trying to take a bone from a dangerous dog. "Please, do not tell anyone. If the police find out, they will make trouble for us." Dad's boots thudded down the hall. I dropped the gun back in the carrier bag and shoved it into her outstretched hand. Dad poked his head round the door. "What you got there, Danny?" The girl swung round, fear freezing her face, but he was looking at the hole under the bath. I said quickly, "Yeah, Dad, you're right. The pipe's split." He squatted down and poked around under the pipe. "It looks like it's been knocked, so corroded it couldn't take it." He stood up and smiled at the girl. "What you been hiding under there then? The crown jewels?" She opened her mouth. No words came out, and he went on chatting and smiling, as if there was nothing unusual about the way she was backed into a corner, clutching a wet plastic bag to her chest and struggling to breathe. "We're going to have to replace the whole lot, I'm afraid." She didn't answer, and as she tried to dodge past him to get to the door, the bag slipped through her trembling fingers and fell with a thud. Dad picked it up. I saw her eyes flicker with panic, so I blurted out the first thing I could think of to get her and the gun out of there. "Hey, tell you what," I said, "I could murder a cup of tea."